So hello everyone, in this video we'll be understanding about vertical navigation bar and what are navigation bar actually. So these are some group of links that we use for navigating in the website. So just like that vertical navigation bar, we have a horizontal navigation bar as well. In the next video we'll be creating that. First let's understand how we can create vertical navigation bar. So it is very easy. You know the concepts already, just you need to apply them. So basically a navigation bar consists of an ordered list. Inside the li we have links of our website pages or web pages. So let's say you have a home page. Inside that you can specify the link for that home page, or if you have any home.html file, so you can specify that, for example home.html, then that link will go to this HTML file or open this HTML file in your website. But right now I don't have that, so I'll be using this hash symbol instead. So I can copy paste the same link here by using this li as well, and I can paste that here. And one more, let's say I have 4 links of different pages that I have in my website. I can give some indentation here. I can change that to, let's say, courses, let's say about, and contact. So these pages you can link here, the HTML files, you can add the link of those HTML files. But right now we'll just be focusing on the styling, that how we can create the navigation bar actually. So you can see the unordered list is there. You can see the bullet, and inside the list item we have these links which can go to our pages if we have the link attached to them. Now we'll be styling them by using our CSS knowledge that we have, or we have gathered now. The first thing we are going to do is on this UL element or this unordered list. First of all, I'll be removing these bullets because in the navigation we don't want these bullets. So to remove those bullets, we'll just be using list style type property, which allows us to chain the bullets or simply to remove the bullets as well. So we can remove the bullet by adding none here. We can also change the bullet by adding circle or any other value. If I do that, so you can see the bullet is removed now. The other thing that I want to do is I can remove the padding and the margin which is given by the UL by default. So I can remove that by using margin uh, 0 and padding 0. If I do this, so you can see it is not having any margin or padding, and it is slightly indented to the left side now. I can also give it a width because I want it to have all the content in a specific width, not in the full width. So right now if I want that, so I have to specify the width here. So width is 100 pixel that I have to specify here. Then I can also give a background color that I want for the navigation bar or this vertical navigation bar. Let's add some light gray color. I can decrease that color to a little bit lighter than the light gray. So you can see the background color is there, and now it is taking effect. And you can also see the background color is there and the width is specified. I can also increase the width if I want, so I can increase that. You can see now I'll be styling the LIA. You know this concept or these selectors, it means we are using the descendant selectors or all the A tags inside the li. I'll be styling that. The first thing you have to do here is display block, because we want to give some padding and other things is in this. I want to remove the link underline So I'll be using text decoration none. You already know that from the previous chapter that this property removes or allows us to add some lines onto the text. Now you can see the underline is removed. I can also increase the font size if I want. So I can increase that to, let's say, 18 pixel. So you can see the size is increased. You can specify any other styling as well if you want that to be larger, so you can do that. The other thing that I want to do is I can specify the padding here. The padding for top bottom is 10 pixel that I want to specify, and 15 pixel for the left and right. Now you can see it is looking a little bit nicer now. Similarly, I can also change the text color, which is blue in this case. So I'll be removing it and changing it that to, let's say, black. If I see that, so you can see the background color, the text color is black now. I also want to change the color on hover when I'm hovering over that link or all those links. So background color of that LIA should change. How can we do that? It is very simple. You just have to use the pseudo classes which you learned in the previous chapter. The hover pseudo class, we know that it changes the styling when we hover over that element. So in my case, I'm using the li space a, which means the a element which is inside this li. So I'm accessing this a element specifically, and I want the background color to be changed in, let's say, light gray. So I did give the gray here, but it is a lighter than that, so it is a little bit darker than the previous one. So if I hover over that, so you can see the background color is slightly changed. You can also change a different background color if you want. So let's say if you want a darker background on hover, so you can do that. It's up to you. So now you can see this is changing the background color. Similarly, you can also add one active button or active styling. Suppose you're on the home page right now. So you want to notify the user or suggest the user that you are on the home page, so you don't have to use uh, the background color, the simple background color here. So you want to specify that this is the home right now. So you want to specify to the user or notify the user that on which page you are currently in. So I can add a active class here, and inside that I can specify the background color or a diff any, like by any CSS property that can suggest the user that you are on this page, so you can use that. So I'll be using this blue color or this blue background, and I'll be calling this class on this a tag. I'll be calling this class on this active. So I'm on the home, so I'll be using active on the home. So you can see this is having the background color blue because I want to suggest the user that you are on this page. Suppose I'm on the different page, then I can cut this from here to somewhere else. So suppose I'm on the courses page and the navigation is same. You just need to paste the class into the different page. That will suggest the user that you are on this page. One more thing that we want is we don't want the hover on this element. We don't want this. The hover effect should only be applied to the elements which are not having this dot active class, right? So for that, we can easily use one more pseudo class which is not. So we can use not after this hover. We can use not. Inside that, we can specify active class. So this will work. And now you can see this is not having a background class or background color on hover. And why is that? Because I have specified this active pseudo class in not. So I can also specify any selector here. It can be any ID, any class or anything. Let's change the text color as well on active to white. That will look good. So you can see this is looking cool now. Similarly, I can paste that to somewhere else as well. So this active class can come here as well. So this was the navigation bar that you can style. You can style it any way you want. So if you want borders around them, so you can do that. If you want this text to come into the center, so you can do that. That's up to you. So styling is basically up to you. I just wanted to show you that how you can create a vertical navigation bar and add some styling to them. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Let's meet in the another one.